sheet must balance. And so on a balance sheet, the assets are always going to be equal to liabilities plus equity. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, it just does. Ask your accounting professor. The assets always is equal to liabilities plus equity. What is an asset? An asset is anything that can be turned into cash. So assets, things such as cash, duh. That's what the end goal is. Inventory. Why is inventory an asset? You can sell it real easy and turn it into cash. Your land, your property, your building, yeah, that can be sold and turned into cash too. Those are all assets. Liabilities are the things that you owe. Debt, taxes, accounts payable. Think about it this way. You're manufacturing bicycles and you're sending them to Walmart, Academy, all those places you're going to sell them on your behalf, right? When the 18-wheeler pulls up with your bikes in the back, there's not a transaction that takes place between the truck driver and the stocker there at Walmart to hand over $400,000 worth of cash for those bikes. No, the two offices are doing that, right? And so after they get the bikes, then they'll settle that up. Okay? Well, if I'm Walmart, I owe that to the manufacturing company, so that's a liability because I owe that's an accounts payable. It's owed. On the opposite side, if it were an account receivable, meaning I've sent the product and just waiting to be paid, that can be counted as an asset. And then equity, think of like the profit, the dividend, the share capital, the shares outstanding. That's what we mean by equity is generally related to your shares and your retained earnings. All right, the opposite, and I'm not going to finish this, but we'll finish here today, and I'll just have to go fast on Friday. But on the income statement, it's simply, if you remember, day one, I started at the top and I put the revenue, and then we had the cost of goods, we had margin, and we did everything all the way down to the bottom. And what was left over was net income, revenue, minus expenses. And what's left at the end is your profit. So I told them, day one, do not make a mistake. Revenue is not the same as profit. Revenue is the money coming in. Profit's what's left after you factor in all